Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make one of my make and takes that we did at my retreat. And this is a sweet little Christmas card. It also has a magnet that attaches in the center and on the front. So when it closes, it snaps shut. Isn't that cute? So I'm going to make this card today with you. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're using the Sweet Candy Canes bundle. This is the stamp set. We're using the Christmas cheer and then also candy cane wishes and mistletoe kisses for the front. And then we're also using this candy cane right here. Okay, but you can see there's other really great Christmas greetings. And this also comes in a bundle with the candy cane dies. This is the collection that I used for the little mistletoe leaves, which die cut out this little leaf here that kind of looks like the mistletoe. So you get two of them. So we cut those out. Here's the candy cane that we cut out. For each of the directions of the candy cane, you get one of the dies that cut both ways. So you can see that. And then this is the tag that I used to cut out the candy cane wishes with the mistletoe kisses. So we used that. The only one I didn't use was this one. Okay, so this is in the holiday catalog right now. And then we're also using the scalloped and contours dies, and I use the scallop to give the edge of the card here. Let me put it up on my sleeve so you can see the scallop. Isn't that pretty? And it's also stitched. Gives that stitched look. So what I did is I took the die and I laid it flat, the card, and then I ran that through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And it took about, I don't know, how much is that off? About 3/4 into the card, or an inch, because the designer paper I cut at 1 1/4. So you have enough room even if you go over the inch to cut your border. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead and get all our pieces for the card. I got everything in here. I cut an extra one just so I could film a video. So I die cut everything for the girls when they came to the retreat. And these are the two magnets. You can get these magnets on Amazon, but I'm finding that they're kind of hard to find now, and I can't seem to pick it up. But there are two here together. Can you see that? They snap. Whoop. They snap really good together, and then they go flying every which way. All right, so we're going to set that over here to the side. Now let me give you all the measurements. So your basic white is your basic card, which is your 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And like I said, I cut the scallop to be about an inch down. So the scallop starts about an inch in on the cut. And then your Sweetest Christmas designer paper. This is for the inside border here. This is cut at 1 1/4 inch by 5.5. And then this piece is going to go on the front. This piece is cut at 2.5 by 4 3/4. Then I have a piece of the glitter paper. This is the red, real red, and the white glimmer paper. And this is what that looks like. Here's the white. Hopefully that shows up. It looks like snow glistening. It's so pretty. And then of course the red is really sparkly too. So this piece of real red of the glimmer paper is 1.5 by 3 3/4. That's going to go there. And then I die cut out the candy cane and then 3 of the little mistletoe leaves. At least that's what I'm calling it. And then the little tip here for the tag, I stamped the greeting first and then I ran that through with the die. And the die cuts the little ribbon holes there, so it's really nice. So everything's done for you. So now the only thing that I'm going to do different with you today than what I did on my first card, which is this one here, I'm going to corner round all these points. So since Stampin' Up doesn't have a corner rounder, I'm going to use the envelope punch board. So I know a lot of you have that. So I'm going to use that today. This right here is the envelope punch board, and there's a corner rounder right there. It's really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to corner round actually the points on the card too. So I'm going to corner round the points on my designer paper. And then I'm going to corner around the points on the card. Just gives it a finished look, in my opinion. I like it. Okay, so then when you put your designer paper on there, it just gives that finished look. And then of course we're going to corner around all these points on these two pieces of paper. So let me go ahead and do that. So all our points are corner around, and I have these little tiny snippets. Just push those off to the side. So this is the ribbon. This ribbon is amazing. This is the Real Red and Garden Green ribbon combo pack, and it's 3/8 in size. So we're going to use the Real Red in the ribbon, and I'm just going to feed this through the front and then come up through the back. Just like that. Bring that up here. If I can get it through there. The hole is big enough. You could actually probably use even a bigger ribbon. We really don't need a big piece because all we're going to do is we're just going to wrap this around to the back of this layer. So I can pull this down shorter here. Okay, so we're just going to put some adhesive on the back. And I'm probably going to go just beyond a halfway mark maybe, because my candy cane is going to slide behind there with some dimensionals. So I want to have that pop up through that tag. So we're just going to wrap this around to the back and then get my scissors. Cut that off of there. And then I'm going to take some dimensionals and I'm just going to secure that ribbon on the back. And then also put some more dimensionals around the corners, just to pop this layer up on the front of the card. Okay, then we're going to take this, the Real Red piece, isn't that pretty? And we're going to slide that underneath the ribbon and the tag. Now remember, the ribbon is behind this tag, so it might grip that glitter paper a little bit. So I'm going to put that right about there. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of that. I'm just going to kind of bend this so that doesn't grab the ribbon so much. I think that looks good right about there. Then we're going to pop up the candy cane with more dimensionals. Just a couple. One at the top, one at the bottom. And then we're going to slide this also underneath that tag. Just like that. And then my 3 little leaves, I'm going to put little mini dimensionals on those, one on each of them. And I'm going to put the dimensional towards the top of each of the leaves. We're going to put 2 of them going towards the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of slide it underneath this ribbon a little bit. Then I'm going to slide this one next to that off to the side. And then the third one is going to go at the bottom. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to tie a bow with the same ribbon that we wrapped it around with. So we're just going to tie a really cute little bow. Wrap that around and pull it. The thing with tying a bow is you just have to play with it. You know, get it to the shape and the size that you like. Pull it and push it. Pull it tight. There's no really like magic way to do it. Just play with it. That's it. And we're just going to trim our tails a little bit. And then we're going to take a glue dot. Going to take a glue dot and we're going to put this right over top of that ribbon in between all those leaves. And then we're going to position our bow right over that. And there's the focal point of our card. Isn't it pretty? All right, now we're going to put this onto the front of our card. But before we do that, we're going to add our magnet, because that's going to be like the hiding piece of the cute card. All right, so on the front of our card, we're going to take our magnet. Oh, this is one of my little mistletoes that came out of there. I got to slide that back under there. Okay, so we're going to take our little magnet. Oh, it looks like one of my magnets broke. I think it'll still work though. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our magnets and we're going to take, now where they're magnetized together is where we want to put that side facing down. Okay, so we're going to put that one there. We're going to grab our magnet. Going to put our glue dot. Yeah, it did break. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to put our glue dot with our magnet in this center of the front of the card, right? And then this is going to magnetize. Well, it should. Oh, did I do it right? Yep, there we go. Okay, so now this is going to get the glue dot on the back side. Almost out of glue dots. So we're going to put this on the opposite side when we close the card. Okay, so close the card, and then the magnet is going to stick over here to the inside of the card. Then this one is going to grab on the front. I'm going to burnish this edge really good. All right, now we can put our layer over top of that magnet, which is on the front. So we're going to put that right over top of that. So they're not even going to see the magnet is even there. Just like that. Then you're going to open it. And then we're going to put our other piece of designer paper along this edge here. We're going to glue this right where we corner around that basic white, like making sure to line up those edges. And then you have the card that closes with the magnet. Now to cover up this magnet, we're going to do some stamping. And I'm going to use the basic white, and we're going to stamp Christmas cheer. And of all the colors I used for this card, I used the Poppy Parade. It seemed like it went better with the designer paper, but the real red items look really amazing with it too. So, you know, just because it's Poppy Parade, just step out, try it. You might be surprised. Okay, so then the Christmas cheer. Then we're going to also use the retired 1 1/4 circle punch. There are the layering dies, but for my retreat, I try to make everything easy that they can do for the most part, and very minimal die cutting. Adhesive. I'm going to put adhesive right in the center and have that adhesive stick to the magnet, which will look like it's on a dimensional, just like that. Pop that up in the center, and then it still grabs it. Isn't that awesome? I love it. And I love the corner rounding part of the card too. It just looks like it's finished more. All right, so I want to show you this cute little mistletoe leaf, what I'm calling that, and how it stamps. So I have the leaf here, and I used the garden green to stamp the leaves. And I want to show you how cute they look when they're stamped. It's so cute. So I'm inking it up full ink, and then it stamps. Look how cute that is. So awesome. It's like a distinctive image because it shows like shadows, and it's lighter, darker. I love it. So I just wanted to give you a little heads up on that leaf. So it does stamp like that. I'm not doing anything special with that. All right, so but that's the card. Super easy, and it's beautiful. And of course, you don't have to use the magnet. I just think that that adds a little something extra that people wouldn't normally expect, that it just like grabs to close. I love it. So let me show you the other one that we didn't do the corner rounding, and then you let me know which one you like the best. So here's the one that have all the points, even on the side here. So you can see they're the exact same card, just the little corner rounding really adds something extra to it, don't you think? I love them both though. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. That's what I'm here for. Also, if you liked today's video, give me a thumbs up. Okay, see you later. Bye.